Hitting $500 million in my day job was a big milestone. But what it really was a turning point, and it was time to start. I thought, there's got to be more to money than just making it, but more so by what means and what impact one has in the world with it, be it positive or negative. I'm Thomas Morgan. My friends call me Timo. I'm the founder of the Bureau of Impact. The Bureau of Impact doesn't really fit into any box. It's part private equity, part hedge fund, part crowdfunding platform, part public artist, part media company, part charity, part philanthropy. It's really its own thing. What we do is create, source, and manage impact investments. Impact investments are cool because they create not only a financial return, but also a social and/or environmental return. A lot of times they're called triple bottom line or double bottom line investments. I like to joke that at some point we'll be the Patagonia of private equity, maybe the Ben & Jerry's of hedge funds, maybe the Toms of venture capital, and we'll throw in a little vice just for good measure. The current investments we're working on really involve four things: real estate or some kind of property-backed investment, finance, conservation-oriented investments, and lastly, either public art or some kind of activism. One of our most basic investments are green buildings, energy efficiency, LEED certified, affordable housing, things like that. Actually working on converting a couple trailer parks or mobile home parks to tiny home villages, kind of urban renewal, new urbanism type, high density projects. Two things that are close to my heart. One, using the Title V of the HUD to reuse old, obsolete, vacant federal buildings and turn them into some sort of homeless shelter or homeless services. We actually can get free buildings from the federal government, believe it or not, and help solve the homeless epidemic. The other thing is we're working with a couple big national retailers, grocers, to go into what are called food deserts and provide fresh food, fresh vegetables to places that otherwise wouldn't have it, and these retailers are going to agree to open up stores. On the finance side of things, we're buying consumer debt for pennies on the dollar, and instead of going after them aggressively, we're approaching them amicably and letting them out of their debt for little to no money as long as they become financially healthy and educate themselves on smart money management so that they can have a more peaceful and prosperous life. On the conservation end of things, we're working with land trust to channel more funds into conservation easements to protect wildlife habitat, open space, and clean water. We're also reaching out to some of the biggest private landowners in the country, such as Ted Turner or Louis Bacon, and figuring out how to channel more private capital into land and water conservation. Working on a super cool public art project right now. It's kind of like a random act of kindness project, but everyone knows payphones are on their way out and they pretty much won't be around in a few years. They're already starting to disappear. What we're doing is we're making these little tokens and we're placing them in payphones around the country. And if someone checks the payphone slot for change, they get one of these tokens and they can call the number or go to the website and they're going to get a big surprise. They're either going to win some type of sponsored content, or they're going to win some money, or we're going to figure out something that would really help them in their day-to-day life. One of the other fun things we're doing is essentially social activism. We're calling out big brands on their BS marketing and their greenwashing, calling them out, bringing people's awareness to the things that they're saying and how it doesn't match their business model. But then on the flip side, we're working with the brands to create impact investments that would actually match that company and that brand's core values. As I near 40, I'm realizing that this might be my one and only life, my only chance to make it count. And it may sound cliche, but I want to create a world that is awesome for my kids and their kids and their kids.